So if you enjoyed this video and want to see more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by clicking on the PayPal link in the description box, and you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Also, leave us a thumbs up. It helps us get more views.
Hey everybody, welcome back to part 2 of this 2-part series on the deep state using a secret technology in order to frame Donald Trump and come after his presidency. We're going to get to the Alex Jones video in just a second, but I wanted to give you all a quick reminder that if you will click on that blue link below in the description box where it says free online info warrior training camp, if you'll click on that blue link, you'll be able to register for our free online training camp. It begins January the 16th, and for all those who register, we're also going to be giving them a username and password so that they can access our Operation HAL online portal where we have training modules that teach you step by step how to create and share content. But it's going to be a free training camp. It's going to be awesome, so check it out. There's a video description. Just click on that link and follow the instructions.
I've been told by high-level Justice Department and Defense Department sources that if you think the program they've got with Adobe that they released last year and then pulled off the market, where you can take 10 seconds of somebody's voice and then completely have a voice print novel that would pass voice print of saying whatever you want to hear from that person. And the word is they've got tapes ready on the president. But the good news is so many women have been approached to bear false witness that now more than 40 women, was a few dozen a few weeks ago, more than 40 women have signed affidavits about top Democrat officials, lobbyists, and others offering them as much as $2 million to say the president sexually assaulted them. Misquote the president. He says it's fake, just like weeks ago he said that the Haitians all have AIDS. Totally fake. There's no proof. Another lie. Well, now they've got Democrats, governors coming out saying we want to physically attack the president. Make no mistake, shithole gate, as I'm dubbing it, shithole gate, is their Waterloo. They think Crapgate is going to bring down the president, bring down the free press, and stop our resurgence of the republic. But their attempts to keep putting out fake news and to censor anybody else that responds to them, and all the proof that they're engaged in this authoritarian battle to stop the American recovery with fake news and disinformation to drive a wedge into this nation and to destabilize the country, will end up being their Waterloo. It will end up bringing them down. Coming up next segment, I'm going to have the clip of F. Lee Bailey. He said it 41 times using the N-word to a black jury, a white guy, to act like Simpson's enemies had done it. The same way they're doing this SH you-know-what T-hole comment and saying it over and over and over again on the news, but then saying everybody else, you can't say it, only liberals can say it on TV. So video, Democrat governor threatens to punch out President Trump. You would have to pick him off the floor. This from the party of the KKK. This from the party of the Clintons robbing $2 billion, almost all the money from Haiti, and their associates being convicted of trying to smuggle children out of the country. This from these monstrous, lying pigs who know you're aware of them, who know that you're aware of them and are desperate to force you back in. They're engaged in bigger and bigger and bigger lies to try to force you back under their control, and they've got to be stopped because what they're doing now is fire in the theater. They're calling for violence everywhere. Hashtag hunt Republicans. You see the examples everywhere. And then when we say, look out, you keep pushing a civil war, we'll have to defend ourselves. Then they edit clips of me together, making it sound like I'm saying launch attacks when I'm saying don't launch offensive attacks. So Democrat governor threatens to punch out President Trump. You would have to pick him off the floor. Terry McAuliffe. So let's play that clip. Here it is.
What would you do in a debate with him if he tried that? If he come over and leaned over back of you? What would you do?
You'd have to pick him up off the floor.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot of talk, punk. Shut him down. Oh, sorry. Yeah, keep going. Oh, you deck him. Keep going.
Listen, this guy got in my space. You want to get in my space? I've always said, Chris, you punch me, I'm going to punch you back twice as hard.
All right, let's stop right there.
Hard to do.
Total inversion of reality, upside down world. They put out all the fake quotes, all the fake news. They're caught thousands of times per agency doing it. Just constant fake news every day on purpose. ABC News. Oh, Flynn's flipped. He admits he's a Russian agent. He met with him during the campaign. Total lie. You mean to list the daily lies here? Trump gave away the location of our secret submarines. They were docked in Seoul. Look at our 3 fine submarines. Or they were docked in the port outside South Korea on a trip to Seoul. It's just constant lies, 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 lies. Oh, he's going to betray you on DACA and legalize everybody. Never said it, never did it, just had a nice meeting. Then he doesn't do DACA because they wouldn't give him a good deal. And they say, oh, look, he lied to us and he lied to you. When he said he would do it, then he wouldn't do it, and he did do it. All to just short-circuit things show he can't cut our taxes down to China's level. He can't bring back the jobs. He can't turn down the electricity prices. Everything he's doing to deliver you a better way of life, that's how we win, is prosperity. That's how we get out from under the globalists. And he's in a race to do it. In 11 months and 20-something days, 22 days, he's done it. You've done it. And they are apoplectic. They don't know what to do. So they misrepresent and said, if he came over and leaned in and got on me and said, you know, how he hates black people, I'd deck him. So they make it about how he's assaulting them in a hypothetical. So it's a hypothetical lie about another lie from a group of known liars, and a hypothetical of how he would punch back, but they're the ones lying about him, talking about attacking him on TV. Imagine if Trump said, I'd punch that governor in the face. It'd be the end of the world. But see, they all do it, but say they did it hypothetically because Trump came over and attacked them. Just like Wolf Blitzer had guest on the day that that crazy guy, you know, obviously Democrat Party operative wound up, came and shot Scalise and others, and Blitzer had guest on going, well, he was a good guy standing up against you, and Blitzer nodded. And I said, Blitzer, what are you going to do if somebody pumps rounds in you because you're a Democrat, and then people say, well, the person that killed you, you know, wasn't bad, they were fighting evil. I don't want that to happen. Media Matters edited that out this week. Put it out that I said go put rounds in Wolf Blitzer. These are a pack of scum. I said, Blitzer, don't start condoning shooting people because it could end up happening to you, and we don't want to go there. They edited out where I'm saying somebody needs to go shoot Wolf Blitzer. People say, well, then don't talk like that. They can edit it. They're gonna. It's like saying don't ever have children because one day they'll die, or don't breathe air, or don't even ever be born. I'm saying what I'm saying. I'm doing what I'm doing. It stands with integrity. End of the story. Yeah, there it is. Completely edited out of context. What happens, Wolf Blitzer, when somebody pumps rounds in your little pumpkin head? He says, it's just political. And then in the full statement, it's, you're calling it, okay, political because this guy went and shot Scalise. Are you crazy? What happens if somebody shoots you? And then we just say it's political. That's crazy. Don't do that. Have some chivalry. Have some basic rules, moron. They don't. Because George Soros, a crazy Nazi collaborator who's never been defeated and overthrows dozens of countries, gets away with everything. He thinks he's invincible, and so do the rest of these crazies. That's why we got to stand up finally and be done with them, because they're threatening our entire planet. They're threatening our entire world, and it's got to stop. It's coming to an end. No big deal. Just that camera always gets moved. We've got the standard shot for that, so we'll just go back to the other shot, or we won't use it. No big deal. Now, continuing, ladies and gentlemen, I'll get to all the other clips in the next segment. I've got to settle down and just get to them during the next segment. I'm really wound up right now because the anatomy of this thing is so obvious, just like the O.J. Simpson, F. Lee Bailey saying N-word, 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 a white guy at the jury, and then pointing at the prosecution. That's all this, them cussing on TV is to elicit an emotional response and act like that it's President Trump that did it. But the media then puts out a fake statement on the president and are now calling for his impeachment, and they're calling for physical assaults, and they're calling him a racist, and they're playing it unedited with the low English. That's really all it is. The Norman, took over England 900 years ago, and they said your language is illegal. So that's the last few words left of it, and they're still illegal today. But if you expand on that, ladies and gentlemen, that's what political correctness is. When you conquer a people, you get rid of their language. You get rid. George Orwell wrote about that. So it's documented the Clintons did this. It's on record. The mainstream corporate whore media will not cover it. We're covering it. And there's so many angles to learn from this event, this teachable moment of the type of committed fraud they're involved in. It shows you, even the economy coming back, and even Trump really at 60% in real polls, they're not going to give up. They're never going to stop ever because they'd taken control of this country. The globalists had run it in the ground. They were setting up racial and cultural divisions to control everybody and complete our journey into third world serfdom. And Trump's trying to stop that while really helping people. And they hit him at every angle. Oh, he's betraying you on DACA. Didn't do it, did he? But they got all the fake conservative bots out still saying, he betrayed us, he's over. They're trying that tactic with bots everywhere when he didn't betray you again. They treat you like you're an idiot. They hope you're an idiot.
If you're interested to learn how to create content and spread content, we'll show you how. Go to the Operation Hal YouTube channel, click on the About button, and then click Message. Send us an email. If you want to engage, become an info warrior, we will train you up.
If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon below the video to get notified when the latest new content drops.
Keep us in your prayers. We get a lot of resistance for putting these videos out, but to Yahweh be the glory.